Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome, welcome. My name is Georgia. So we are going to do a recap and a review of Family Empire Season 1, Episode 3, titled Lakeshia's Secret. All right, so we are starting off this episode with Jamisha and Aunt Nikki, and they are meeting at the property, the one that we're trying to keep in the family. And what they're doing, they're meeting with a developer and a builder. They're same in one, you know, he does same thing. So he's actually coming over, him and his wife, who is also a real estate agent at the Braden Group. And they're taking a walk through the property just to see, you know, what would be possible. She wants somebody else's opinion because she wants to present to Jermisha, wants to present to Grandma Oscarine, you know, a plan that would make it that she could see that, you know, keeping the property in the family would be better than selling it and paying off the G1's bills. So the property developer, he tells her that, okay, because the land is rectangular, they could probably fit like 25 to 30 homes in there, and the cost for each home would be between $300 to $350,000, and to get it all done, it would cost about 7 to 10 million. But she said, you know, we really want to keep, it's all about legacy because we all have children and we want to keep it going. So he said what you can do again is do rental units, and that would be more feasible. So she goes in to tell them that, you know, Grandma Oscarine wants to sell it in order to pay off the G1's bills, and she's always helping out the G1s, giving them money to pay their mortgage, to buy cars and stuff. And Aunt Nikki had to step in and tell her, whoa, that's not right. We've been helping out with the business for a long time without getting paid. And if Grandma Oscarine have the money to help us, you know, why can't she? But she said, don't make it seem like, you know, we're just gold diggers and we don't do our part to make our money. She's like, I've been working my whole life. So, of course, she had to shut down Jamisha right there. And I believe it was the wife who said, so what is the problem if Grandma Oscarine wanted to sell her property and to help her kids? So Jamisha was like, no, we really want to keep this in the family as a legacy. And so she was asked, so who's stopping everything? She's like, the other G1s, because Aunt Nikki is really in there to help the other ladies. But the other three sisters, the other G1s and Bubba, the son, she's saying that they might stop the process, but they just want to get like a plan to actually show Grandma Oscarine that it's better to keep the property in the family. It would pay off the G1's bills and have more to come for the others. So that was the segment between them. Now we have Nicole and her mom. They're going for dinner, and I think they just want to catch up with each other. And she let her mom know that they're considering having another baby, but because of the way the process is, she had to do IV treatment, she's actually considering adopting. And her mom face was like, huh? Well, she's like, why you make up your face like that? She said, because with your busy schedule and Larry's busy schedule, how you guys gonna find time for another child? You guys are always working. She said, we'll figure it out, we'll make time. But their daughter, it seems, is feeling lonely and she wants a sibling, so therefore that's why they're gonna go on. And then she also says she has so much to give. Her and her husband have built so much wealth, you know, why not share it with somebody who needs it, which I think is really good. She also told her mom that she met with Nikki, and, you know, she feels that now she has opened the door for Nikki to come to her, to talk to her instead of going through the other cousins, because she really wants a relationship with her sister. They used to have one when they're younger, and then as they grew older, they grew apart. So she wants her sister to feel comfortable coming to her. Because remember, it's three of them. It's Nicole and Monet, who have the same mom and dad, and then we have Lakeshia, who is the same dad as Nicole and Monet, and Lakeshia is the same age as Nicole, which shows that Daddy Bubba Frank Jr. was out there doing what he needed to do. So her mom said to her, well, nobody really knows the story between your dad and Lakeshia's mom and I. She's like, it started way before you guys were even born. And Nicole was like, well, Mom, respectfully, I don't want to hear it. I'm like, oh no. I guess she don't want it out there on camera or whatever, or she just really don't want to hear it. But she shut her mom down. Her mom was like, okay, no problem. You don't have to hear it. And then she gets in a confession and she said her mom has really never got a chance to express herself. So we don't know if we'll get to find out more about it down the line. But I want to know. I want to know. I know you want to know too, Nikki, and I'm sure Lakeshia want to know as well. So that was the dinner between Nicole and her mom. She's like, you know, I really want Lakeshia to feel comfortable coming and talking to me and stuff, and I want to bring her into the fold more. But I want to do it with just her and I don't want to have to go through the cousins, as I said before. So that was that. Now we have next scene, we have Jermisha and Nicole, and they're having brunch with the broker. That's an event that they say they keep, I think once a year or a couple times a year. But because since Jermisha just gave birth, her son is, I believe, 10 or 11 months old. She said she had a real problem with postpartum, and she just wasn't up to it. Like, you know, it took a lot out of her. Come to find out, she have 3 kids. Her and Justin have 3 kids. And she is the managing broker at this brokerage firm, and she does a lot. So she's like, it's a lot going on, and she just didn't feel like it. But she needed to bring the agents together, the real estate agents together, to bring them in, to keep the morale high, and to let them know that they are appreciated. And, you know, what is the next step for them, how they could help them moving forward, because not all real estate agent want to stay an agent. They want to move on to being a broker as well and doing more. Some of them probably, you know, want to have more responsibilities, but that's why she brought it together. Of course, in that now we have we have Jermisha standing up. She's speaking to the group. Oh, I forgot to say that Lakeshia and Caramel came as well to the brunch. And the reason for that is that Caramel, she's with a different agency right now and she wants to move over to the Braden group. So Nicole in the confessional said as long as she's good to her sister, she's welcome. So if they don't work out, girl, you may want to just stay where you're at until you guys are sure, because according to you guys, get ready to get married. Well, let's make sure that it works out and you're good with the family. So with that, now we have Jermisha speaking to the group, and Nicole, not to be out now, she gets up and she says what she has to say. She wants to elevate the brokerage to a luxury brand, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you can't have it all luxury brand. Come on. You have regular schmegler people who want to buy a house. They may not have that big bank account like the doctor you showed have the house. Some people, you know, just want to be able to afford a home. So you have a section for luxury and you have a section for the rest of them, as you see. But she wanted to make it known that she need more luxury listings. So she's telling them to step up their game. We're here to do whatever to, you know, help you step up your game. So don't feel bad about coming to us. We're here to help. So now with that, they sit down and they're breaking bread, talking and stuff like that. We have at the table, we have Aunt Nikki. Aunt Nikki, of course, was there because she is an agent in the group as well. We have Aunt Nikki, we have Jermisha, we have Caramel, we have Lakeshia and Nicole. And at one point, Nicole said to Caramel, she's like, no, first she asked, where is Chris? She asked Jermisha, where's Chris? And she's like, well, I thought he was coming. I think he had another engagement across town. And Nicole was like, well, he should be here. And she's like, I'm tired of money coming out my account for him not doing what he's supposed to. Because it would have been nice for Chris to be there to take some pictures of what was happening, to put it on their website and stuff like that. This is how you market yourself now on social media. You do what you have to do to market yourself. So they were like, Chris is not here. And Aunt Nikki was like, so has he gotten a contract? And Nicole was like, not yet. We're still working it out. So that's how she's like, I'm sick and tired of talking about Chris. This is Nicole. She was like, yeah, I'm sick and tired of talking about it too. Let's move on. So now Nicole again, I'm not exactly how sure it came up, but she said, or was it Jermisha who said that Caramel is like Lakeshia's accessory? And I'm like, how rude is that? And Caramel was like, why would you say that? She said, because you don't speak really. You're just in the background and we don't really see or hear you. It's like, sometimes we forget you're there. This is Aunt Nikki talking. I'm like, oh my God. But I know in that particular family, everyone wants to be heard. Everybody has an opinion. But it gets to a point where it just gets too loud. It gets too commotion. You know, there's too much going on. So I'm guessing Caramel is probably waiting for a time when she could actually talk. She probably just have a cool, calm personality where she doesn't, you know, get loud and stuff like that. But we don't know. We're still getting to know them. And I believe it was also Nicole who said, you know what, on another note, we don't really make it easy for people to come into our little space and, you know, be part of what we have going on. And Caramel was like, yeah, you're right. That's what it is. She's like, well, I'll try my best to do better, to be more vocal as we go forward. Then also Nicole said, well, you know, we really got a bad taste in our mouth for you when we had Lakeisha's mother pass. And instead of getting a chance to grieve her mom's passing, she's there having an argument with you because her ex was calling to find out, you know, what was going on. And Caramel felt a way about that. Like, why are you corresponding with your ex? Because according to Nicole, an ex should be in X land. I know there was a land for exes. I guess we gonna find one now. An ex should be in X land. So that's what we have going on with that. But yeah, that was the dinner or the brunch with the brokers. All right, now we have Jaquita and Chris. Jaquita's still on vacation. Chris is home taking care of Carter. And they're making spaghetti for dinner. So then Jaquita calls just to check on them. Everything is going well. Jaquita is in wherever she is having shot. She's like, I do not have the guilt, Mom. I don't feel like a guilty mom. I needed a break. I needed to go get some sleep. So for the 7 days that she was gone, homegirl was having fun, she said. And she asked, you know, what's going on with you and the group? She said, have you been to the office? He said, I haven't gotten a contract. So no, haven't been to the office. I'm not going back until I get a contract. Jaquita goes in the confession and said, Chris have a tendency to just quit things when he's not happy because he's mad. And she's like, you can't do that because we got bills to pay and you need to have some money coming in. So you can't afford to have, you know, to just walk away from the office. This isn't a confessional. She's not telling him that. So she's kind of frustrated with him as well. And he's frustrated because they're not allowing him to be the creative genius that he is. Yeah, he wants to be able to go into the office, take his pictures, do his videos, and do his marketing, and not have Nicole question what he's doing. So that's where he's at with it. So that was the conversation between the two of them. Now I'm going through this kind of quick, guys. Now we have Jamisha and Justin. They're home. She's in the bed. They're paying her agents. She said people need their money. And then we find out a little bit more about what Justin does. She says he's a busy guy. And they're playing with the baby in the bed. The baby's like 1 year. And she said he's a busy guy because along with his 9 to 5, he does the realty stuff. And then he also does music on the side. But according to the last videos that we've watched, or the last episodes, we see that Justin is a top producer in the realtor. So and remember, those checks are huge. So he's doing his 9 to 5. He has his checks from the realtor and he's using that to fund his music business. So that's good. And that's where we find out that they actually have 3 kids. And he's like, you know what, let me just get out of here so that you could do what you're doing because the day's catching up to me. And then you could put him to bed and stuff like that. So that was just a quick scene between Jamisha and Justin. Now we have Lakeshia and Caramel. They are looking at a home to purchase. Caramel, remember, is also a realtor. Still not sure what Lakeshia does. But Caramel is a realtor. And she said, we're going to look at this house in this neighborhood because I know you have family here. So you want to stay close to your family. The kids are already in this school district here. And it will just be good to stay within the neighborhood. And it's a beautiful, huge house with a swimming pool and stuff. It's gorgeous, high ceilings and everything. In this scene, we find out that Lakeshia does have a 17-year-old, 18-year-old son that she had when she was graduating high school. So it was around then she said she was experimenting with both, sexes, male and female, and to find out which direction she really wants to go in. So now with that, after looking through the house, they take a seat by the pool, and her Caramel said to her, that felt like an ambush that we walked into. Did you tell your family what you did? Were you telling them what you did? Because the way they came at me, it's obvious they don't know. So Lakeshia said, you know what, we're going to handle this when we go to Justin's event, because Justin is having a musical event. So I'm going to send him a text, and we're going to address it when we get to this event. So they did talk about what Lakeshia did at that by the pool. Basically, she was seeing two people at once, and that wasn't cool. She was seeing her ex, and she was seeing Caramel. So she was the one who wasn't being honest. So that was the quick scene between them two as well. Now we at Nicole's house, and we see her with her daughter, and then we have Grandma Oscarine coming over. She's gonna teach Nicole how to make cabbage. Okay. She said her grandma is not very affectionate, but she does show her love by sharing herself with the family, as far as cooking with them, showing them recipes and stuff. She may not come out and say I love you every day or whatever, because Grandma Oscarine busy accumulating wealth. She's out here buying properties, selling properties, flipping houses, opening businesses at her late stage in life. So you know what, Grandma busy. So I'm gonna spend some time with you now. And I found that to be such a wholesome scene right there. Imagine 3 generations standing right there by the stove. It was actually 3 out of 4, because it was Grandma Oscarine, Nicole, and Nicole's daughter. So we're missing 1 generation. One of the G ones should have been there. That would have been nice to see. But we did see when Aunt Nikki dropped off Grandma. So that was the 4th generation. So we have Nicole telling Grandma Oscarine about her plans to adopt. And she said she was inspired by Grandma Oscarine's story. So now we find out that Grandma Oscarine was adopted. She was adopted at the age of 5 months old. She said her mom didn't have no connection really with her, but she was adopted, and she was raised she had a beautiful life growing up. The adopted family gave her a wonderful life, and she appreciated that. So with that, Nicole is like, you know what? We do need another sibling. We do need another child in this house. We need to give Braden a sibling. So why not adopt? Because we can afford to, and we can make it work. So she told her grandma as well. Her grandma felt that was really sweet. And it is. It is, to be able to share your life with somebody. That shows that you're really giving. You're not selfish. You want to like you said, keep the legacy going. So that was a beautiful thing to see. After they finished cooking, of course, kids, you can't keep their attention very long. So her daughter goes off to watch her iPad, and then they sat down at the table to talk. And Nicole tells her, Grandma, I don't want you to feel that anybody is pushing you into, doing something that you don't want to do regarding the land. And Grandma Oscarine was like, girl, I will listen to them, but I will make up my own mind. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do or how to do it, so don't worry about it. I got this. That's basically what I got from the conversation. So they sat down and they clinked and they ate and talked and stuff. So that was really, really good to see. Now we have, is this the last event? Yeah, this is the last event of the episode. We have Justin's music event. We see him and Jamisha come in. They're getting ready. They're setting up for the lounge singing or whatever he's doing. Jamisha's like, can I get on the mic? Justin's like, nope, no you cannot. Everybody's coming in one by one. Everybody looks beautiful. I mean, everybody looks gorgeous. But can I say, this is episode 3. And do you guys see Aunt Nikki? Aunt Nikki is serving the looks in this. Ooh, everything she put on is cute. You go ahead, Aunt Nikki. You show the girls how it's done. So everybody's coming in one by one. We have Jaquita. She's back now, so she's at the event as well. Nikki comes in. Nicole comes in, and she's congratulated by Jaquita. She's like, girl, I heard you made 10,000 closings while I was gone. She's like, no, it's only 4 closings in 7 days. Can we say cha-ching? Go and remember, Nicole only focuses on luxury listings. So can we say cha-ching, Nicole? All right, so they congratulated her on that. Then they were talking about what happened at the brunch with Lakeshia and Caramel. And by now, Lakeshia has sent a text to everybody. So one of them like, wait, let me read it. So they go in and they read what Lakeshia said. And one of them told Aunt Nikki that Caramel said, you're the mean one. Or something to that effect. And Aunt Nikki was like, that's not true. I'm not mean. I am just upfront with it. And don't forget, we see Monet come as well and greet everybody. Everybody, like I said, all these ladies are beautiful. And they're talking about Caramel and you know how she is with them and stuff like that. And eventually we see Caramel and Lakeshia coming. Everybody like, she coming. She's coming. So everybody stopped talking and whatever. And that is where the episode ends. So I guess when we pick it back up on we'll pick it back up next week on episode 4, we're gonna see, you know, how they go about the conversation with them. But before they were coming, I believe somebody said, yeah, we're gonna address this tonight. And we have Chris saying, and one of them saying, we need a drink. And Chris was like, you sure you don't want to talk about it before you actually get that drink? They're like, nah, we need a drink to calm our nerves, because they were getting riled up apparently. So that is where we are with it. They're going to mess up poor Justin event. He needed his family there to actually support him. But all they're worried about is Lakeshia and Caramel and the attitude that they're going to come with. I guess Lakeshia is the cantankerous one, so they know she's coming with some craziness as far as letting them know about themselves. So she's going to stand up for her girlfriend, I'm sure. So that is where we are with it. So to summarize this episode, we have Nicole looking into adopting a child. She's going to look into adopting a child. I'm guessing by now she's already talked to Justin about it. We have her talking to Grandma Oscarine about it and to her own mom about it. We have Jermisha wanting to make sure that the 2 acres stays in the family. So she's going to come up. She's getting the developer to make sure that they come in with a plan in order to present it to Grandma Oscarine. We have Chris still not having his contract and he wants one. So apparently in episode 4 we're going to see where he gets one and his response to that. We have Aunt Nikki serving looks. Oh, talking about serving looks, guys, I have a Shopify store, touchmetextures.com. It's linked in the description. Go ahead and check out all of the fashions that are there. It's a lot and you'll find something you like. So make sure you click on that link. Make sure you check out my 2 Etsy shops. One is for digital products and another for physical print-on-demand products. Check that out. Check out all the links in the description. And until next time, no, not yet. If you are interested in reality TV reviews, celebrity gossip, celebrity entertainment, entrepreneurship advice, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, check out all the playlists that are there. I have a lot of playlists that covers different things. So go ahead and check it all out. But make sure that you subscribe and like this video. Until next time, be sure to take care of yourselves and your family. Again, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.